Renaud Girard is the chief international correspondent at the French newspaper Le Figaro. Monsieur Girard, did the French vote for Macron or against Le Pen? What's your judgment?
A lot of people, of course, voted against Le Pen because the real vote for Macron is what he got in the first round of the elections, which is 27.5%, which you had, of course, a lot of abstention. So it makes like maybe 22% of the electorate is really in favor of Emmanuel Macron. But at the same time, in the second round, he got a quite good score. So we cannot say that it was a vote of enthusiasm. And actually, you had very little small crowd under the Eiffel Tower last night. And but yes, he's well elected. You cannot say the contrary. But there is no enthusiasm. And he was quite modest. He recognized it. He recognized that there was a problem of abstention, of radical voting in the left and in the right. And he even committed to change his method of governing. So we'll see.
Let me ask you then, what does the low turnout and the high rate of abstention say about not just this election, but about French politics more generally?
There is a quite of more and more defiance from the public to the politicians. There is a kind of feeling that the state is no more really able to solve the problems of the citizens, problems which are like, unemployment, immigration, crime, so there's, it's not a good period for French politics. I think that Macron will try to change things and to get more adhesion from the people, to get closer to the people. He knows that it is important, but yes, it's not a beautiful time for French politics. But I'm not sure that it's beautiful time for German politics, or for Dutch politics, or for Italian politics either. But
what does the relative success of the right vote mean for the coming parliamentary elections and France's future?
Yeah, the problem of radical right is that it's divided. And yesterday, the number 2 of the radical right, called Éric Zemmour, who had only 7% in the first round, but it's still 7% of the vote, he criticized the Le Pen family, saying that it is the 8th electoral failure in a row for the Le Pen family, because you had the father, and then you had the daughter. So it is not a good way to start a union of the rights. So probably the right will be very divided for these general legislative elections. And we'll see if the left gets more unity between the Greens and Mélenchon and the Socialists, which scored very little in the elections, less than 2%. So we'll see. But the dynamic is obviously with Macron, and the left and the right have really a problem of unity.